Welcome everybody, I'm Santosh representing Vedabi Global Services, a specialist in providing support and services in BI and enterprise performance management space. We provide pre-sales support, health checkup and optimization, installation configuration, upgrade migration, support and maintenance, end-to-end implementation. So I'll be delivering a webinar on Oracle EPM release 11.12 version and the .500 Patchset that has been recently released in March 2014. So we'll be having a quick glance at EPM 123 version and the updates that have been published with .500 release. So I'll be covering majorly SBS, Hyperion planning, financial reporting, related keynotes for this Patchset. Also, I'll be covering for Oracle EPM mobile app and the new certifications. So EPM 11.123 version, which was released by Oracle in April 2013, is now the latest version of EPM product suite. So this is a minor release that has been an update to the major version that was previously EPM 11.122 version. So there are several new features in this release as far as the installation and configuration goes, and several changes. So if we talk about installation and configuration changes in this release, there have been the interfaces, like the user interfaces or modularity in the configuration task, which is being released with this product. So we can, if we talk about the database clients, so a user does not have to explicitly install the Oracle database client in this release. So user has the option of installing 32-bit version or the 64-bit version along with the EPM product. So it comes with the EPM installer, and some configuration tasks have been modularized. For example, the financial reporting RMI ports configuration has been separated. So there has been separation of the configuration tasks in this release, as well as some user interface have been modified. So for database schema configuration for EPM products, in this release we can see only one single screen wherein we can configure all databases for all products in the EPM deployment. And after the configuration, we can reconfigure and remove the Oracle EPM instance in this release. And if we talk about the web service, that is OHS, it can be configured on a shared drive in a distributed environment. So if we talk about the web applications, shared services web application is being combined inside EPM workspace. So users can open shared services only from or within EPM workspace. About SBS Studio Server properties, previously in 1.2.2 they were stored in physical files on file system. Now that properties have been moved to shared services registry. So how can we upgrade to this release? So there are several paths available to upgrade to 1.2.3. If we are on 9.3.3 or the version 9, they have to upgrade to the 1.2.2 version directly, and they can apply maintenance release to be on 1.2.3. Or if they have 11.1 version in current deployment, they can either go to directly on 122 going to 123, or they can go to 114 and directly go to 123. So this .500 patchset has been released in month of March this year. So it's a major patchset update, and it's not a full installation. It just replaces some of the file depend on the patches that you are applying, and it's a major update to the products as far as the performance is concerned. So I'll be covering updates related to SBS product and the enhancements to the Hyperion planning product, and why should we upgrade to the .500 release. So there are several new things here. It is having new database certification, new client certifications, new server virtualization certifications, and the mobile certifications. So this is specific to the SBS .500 release. It brings up new features from the performance perspective. So the first one is hybrid aggregation mode in block storage databases. So this particular mode is likely to enhance performance under some scenarios, which are like when BSO databases that are having stored members above level 0 and are calculated according to hierarchy rather than by calculation scripts. And if it's using outlines with dynamic calc members that have more than 100 children, or if it's using transparent partitions, both BSO to BSO and BSO to ASO, depending on the circumstances. So details are available in the README for this Patchset update. And if we have to enable this particular feature, the sbis configuration file, that is sbis.cfg file, needs to be updated with parameter as ASO dynamic AGG in BSO. So this new parameter will enable this particular feature for sbis, and once it is updated, the sbis server needs to be restarted. So second is faster MDX query performance. The MDX queries containing aggregate and sum functions are being optimized with this Patchset, and using fixed parallel calculation, new fixed parallel command block syntax allows the commands inside the block to be executed in parallel threads. Expanded use of calc parallel. The new command set force parallel calc can be used to enable calc parallel mode also in scripts that include xref and xwrite. Enabling in-place data writing with Xelytics, the possibility of data into existing data blocks instead of new disk locations reduces data fragmentation. So this feature is available on Xelytics platform only. Managing block storage application caches. So ASO like application cache functionality is now available with BSO as well. As we saw the hybrid aggregation mode, it can be enabled. So it can be enabled from the Maxil, like alter application, set cache size, get cache size through Maxil. So Hyperion planning 11.123.500 version brings most features or enhancements related to the performance or user interface here. Administrator can make available to planners a tablet-friendly user interface for performing common tasks such as accessing their task list, working with data, approving budgets, viewing reports, and controlling settings. The value of planning units is displayed during the approvals process. Import and export run in the background. after 3 minutes. You can preserve Microsoft Excel formatting in planning forms. So this feature is like when user exports a planning form inside Microsoft Excel, the formatting stays the same. And about calculation manager, the calculation manager designers can now set up runtime prompts to display in 2 columns and groups. And LCM, that is life cycle management support for data as-based data artifact. So as-based data can be migrated across environments using LCM. The last one, which is very important here as far as planning goes, the response times are being reduced by up to 98% comparing to earlier Patchset 3 releases. So predictive planning. So predictive planning is a module of Oracle Hyperion Planning. So the .500 Patchset adds the capability to access an alternate plan type, that is planning cube, to retrieve historical data instead of limiting data access to the base cube for a planning form. This cube can be an ASO cube for improved data storage capacity. So this is about Oracle Hyperion Financial Reporting .500 release. So financial reporting now supports the Indian rupee symbol and the Turkish lira symbol in report grid cells. When users create annotations, they can specify whether users with the required permissions can edit the annotations. When this option is selected, users can change the annotation, title, description, category, and attachments after the annotation is created. An additional option that users can select when creating an annotation enables user with the required permissions to edit the annotation context after the annotation is created. So we can say here like financial reporting has been enhanced with the currency symbols and annotation related enhancements. So that was about S-based planning and financial reporting that .500 release enhancements. So Oracle EPM mobile app. So this is a mobile application that is available on Apple and Android platforms. So currently EPM mobile is available for Hyperion planning, Hyperion financial management, tax provision. So this mobile app provides users with easy access to key business information for faster decision making and improved process flow. It enables on-the-go review and approvals by manager and executives. It also allows approvals and workflow across planning, financial management, and tax provision. It offers a consistent user experience across EPM products by leveraging Oracle Application Development Framework mobile technology. So this mobile app is available on Apple and Android phones from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. So there have been new certifications with this Patchset as far as the database, client systems, and virtualization goes. The Oracle Database 12c version 12.1.0.1 is now supported with this EPM release. New client certifications means the client softwares or client layer on client systems support Windows 8 as the client OS, Internet Explorer 10 as the browser, the Firefox 24 update as a browser, and the Microsoft Office Suite application 2013 version. So if we talk about the virtualization, it supports or certifies the Microsoft Hyper-V virtualization platform with Windows Server 2008 and the VDI, which is Virtual Desktop Infrastructure for Windows. So These are supported in this .500 patchset release. So this .500 release also available as a direct download on Oracle side. So customers, those who want to install the .500 freshly, can definitely install as a fresh installation. Okay, so this is about mobile certifications. What are all the products or mobile platforms that are supported for EPM mobile app? So as we already discussed, the Apple iOS and Android mobile platforms are supported for EPM mobile app. So iOS 7 is supported on phone as well as on tablet, and same is the case with Android 4.1, 4.2 and 4.3 for phone and tablet both. So for planning, there has been a tablet friendly user interface in this release. So in tablet it supports iOS 7 with Safari and Chrome browsers, and for Android it supports currently it's supported for only tablet with the Chrome browser. For the Windows platforms, it's supported on tablet with Chrome and Internet Explorer 10 browser. So about financial reporting, it's supported on iOS 7 with phone as well as tablet and with the Safari browser, and on Android it's with phone as well as and with tablet with Firefox 26 update or higher browser. So if you can see in the slide here, there are three applications which are EPM mobile, which are within EPM mobile web app application. So Vision is the hyphen planning application, CorpCon and EMEA. So CorpCon is financial management application and EMEA tax is the tax provision application. So this how it looks inside the iPhone. And if we just drill down here, there are certain approval process which is a part of the workflow or budgeting. So end user can approve or reject the request in the approval process, and it's pretty visible in the diagram here. So EPM mobile app, if we say in the today's fast-paced business environment, it demands enterprises to identify business performance insights and optimize decision everywhere, anytime, or risk getting left behind. The Oracle EPM mobile app enables broader participation and unlocks productivity gains and business value across the entire enterprise. So having mobile app improves decision making, because if we see today, um, there is definitely an impact of the decision making on the quality of any product of an organization. So this process delay impacts on the quality of decisions that are made, and during the delay circumstances can change either deteriorating or improving, and without up-to-date information the decision made could make the situation worse. Oracle EPM mobile app provides current information and enables managers and executives to take timely action. Thank you for participating in the webinar. We will look forward to see you again in the upcoming webinar from Vedabi Global Services. Please contact us for any query related to BI or enterprise performance management space. To email and mobile numbers available on contact us side. Have a great time.